Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wooly1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome back for Captain of Industry. Sorry about the slightly late start tonight. I was intending on going live a while ago and something came up and I had to deal with, so a little late now. So last time we were here, we explored the Trains DLC and also experimented some more with some of the new features in the Update 4. And so we should be able to now, I think, maybe do a little bit more of those exploration of those features, but mostly focus back on our progression that we were working on before. So let's see first here. Raven's here claiming first and ordering the anglerfish hat. I'll grab that in just a second. Mark is here as well, and Nerd is here. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see. I should be promoted to Admiral of Industry. Well, I think I'm actually only Sailor of Industry at this point anyway. Where does it show that? I think I started from Sailor settings, though. The easiest settings, so I'm not sure actually if it even lists that here anymore or not, but I think we started out as Sailor. We didn't even bother with Captain. Because the original intent of this was to build, not to be overly complicated. I take the glasses off to put the anglerfish on. There we go. Keep in mind, you're drinking and talking out of your ass. Well, that's right. This hat doesn't do well with headphones, so we have to do that. There we go. All right. So I've been upgrading trains off camera. I think most of them are upgraded. Let's see where it's at right now. Actually, it's not quite most. Well, most of them is true, yes, but many of them are still pending upgrades. Those were older. Okay, I think that's where it is right now, is filter media is next. Just another day, right? Yep, just another day. And take the stupid hat off. All right. That was, I think I had to take the glasses off to take the hat off. There we go. You just wanted to watch me do it, huh? All right. So, we were kind of working on this nuclear power plant, which is complicated. I think we've worked through most of the complications. So I think we're close to doing it now. Today's nerd shirt is the original Factorio shirt. Do that. With the automation loading progress bar at the bottom. The original. Old school. I've had this shirt for a long time. Probably... You started a Factorio game this morning? Nice. I've been looking at some mods. I think Factorio might be in our near future here. So I've been looking at a couple of mods. I will probably consult with the mod expert and see his thoughts on making a mod set out of them, but I've been looking at mods. I think there's a couple of mods that I wanna do. Maybe, you know, shorter series on. Are you just complaining to complain? Yeah. Okay. You are that one. Okay. Who's that? Peps. Although he's self-professed to not be spending a whole lot of time with Factorio lately, he at least used to be the person I went to when I wanted to figure out a new mod, a custom mod pack, like what I wanted to add in, what compatibility issues I might encounter, some suggestions for what to add in besides what's there. Glad to start. No, one of the mods I'm looking at, actually both of the mods that I've been looking at as my sort of focus or core. So two things. One is I want to get back to what I used to do with Factorio, which was just explore mod. Do a series to explore mod. I mean, I guess I kind of did that when we played Space Age because I was exploring Space Age, but yeah. King Crimson, this is Dragon's Tail. So this is the Update 3 map. We're still playing from Update 3, but obviously it's Update 4 now. So, you know, I used to like just, you know, picking out a mod, throwing some other mods with it, maybe for QOL or whatever, and just doing a series to play through and explore that mod. And I haven't done that. Well, I guess I keep saying I haven't, but I have. Is the bridge built yet? Yeah, we're going to take a look at it as soon as I quit yammering. I have done that. But the problem is, the problem that I have with Space Age is it's so big. Which is also really the problem that I have with a lot of the mods. They're just so big. Like, we played that... What was the one that I played that I didn't make it through because 2.0 came out or something? I can't remember now what it was called. But that one. Hey, Grassbean, welcome in. And then, what did I do? And then Space Age is just so big. A lot of the mod packs are just so big that I feel like I need like hundreds of hours to get through them. And I don't know if that's what I want to do. So I'm looking at one. I'm looking at two. I think one might be that big, especially if I play it with Space Age. And if I don't play with Space Age, I don't know if there's a whole lot of point in playing it. The other one, though, I think I can just do a 2.0 no Space Age map. So that's my thought. But I haven't gotten there yet entirely. So the bridge is done, but I don't like it. Because I just learned something new about it. And that is, bridges are not compatible with mega vehicles. Talking about 2 Vector COI? Possibly, yes. I have two directions that I want to go after we finish Captain of Industry. One is I want to go back to Planet Crafter to do a toxicity start. And of course, this is two things that might expand out beyond that. And the other one is a Factorio mod. Either one of the two that I've looked at or otherwise. But the things that I don't like about these bridges is that mega vehicles, neither excavators nor trucks can drive across them. Do a no belts playthrough? No. I'm not going to do stuff like that is just pain for the sake of pain. That's why I won't play Pyanodons. I have no interest in pain for the sake of pain. Not even the large bridge? No, because the bridges are a set of lanes. So if you do the larger bridge, which we had started last time we gave up on, let's do the stub of it here. It's just 4 lanes. So when you do the lane here, which I did the wrong one, but whatever. If you do the lane here, it takes up 2 lanes to make a 2-lane road, but the lanes are the same width. It's just 4 lanes instead of 2. You can't set this bridge up to be a double width lane for the mega vehicles to cross. There's no option for that. It's either tracks or left-hand or right-hand drive roads. There's no, and if you do tracks, it only takes up 1 of them, which is fine. But there's no way to make, yeah, that's useless then. Thank you. That's where I was going. So in order to use the bridge, you have to have excavators, regular excavators, and regular trucks, I assume, in order to get across them. Now, we could test that, at least in part here, with a little truck. You're hauling hydrogen where? You're hauling it there? Yeah, I'm going to borrow you. Come over here, just for fun. What if you tell it to make lanes on both sides of the bridge? Oh, you're talking like this and like that? It's just going to be a 4-lane highway then. Or 2 2-lane highways. It's not even a 4-lane highway. So I'm not happy with that as far as the bridges go. If you're going to do this, then you ought to give me a double wide lane option. So that I can get mega vehicles across the bridge. Otherwise, there's no frickin' point. If I tried sending a big truck over, yes. So here goes a little truck. And the big truck will just say, basically, no. It just says no. It won't even try. It's just like, I can't go there. I'm not even going to try. And if I do the navigation thing, it's all red. It can't cross. The little truck, no problem. It just crossed, and it'll go back now and do its thing. But the big trucks and the big excavators will not go. And I did it, and I know that it doesn't because I tried sending over regular excavators to excavate here. I took one of them off of this and sent it over there, and it would not cross. It said I can't get there. So yeah, it seems like a bug. It seems like a shortcoming. I don't know that it's a bug, but it's definitely a shortcoming. So basically what I need to do here then is convert these excavators and these trucks to regular excavators and trucks rather than being amphibious. Then they'll be able to cross the bridge and do their thing. But at that point, I might as well let them stay being amphibious and clear enough space here to put some kind of a train station in. Put a train station in here and just have a train tracks going across the bridge at that point. Like I don't really see the benefit of this once you've moved beyond regular trucks and regular excavators. If you want to make them, which we could do, we could make regular trucks and regular excavators for the purposes of excavating across a bridge, but it seems backward to me. So I think, the only disadvantage is, of course, that now I have to rely on the amphibious vehicles, or I have to not have a bridge, or I have to build a bigger bridge, or I have to build another bridge for the train, and then have a train over here, which won't fit quite well or the way that I have this laid out, but I could add some land over here. But it doesn't, it's not what I was hoping for this feature. I was hoping that I could get mega trucks across and mega excavators across a bridge. Doesn't seem like that strong of a thing, but I'm really not happy with bridges now. So that means that I might have to get the trading stuff up and running for iron sooner, unless we can finish the land bridge to get there. And that too. I can just spread dirt and slag and fill it in and it'll be fine. So I don't really see the point. I'm just going to keep excavating and keep spreading rock and slag here, and it'll be fine in the end. So to that end, we're gonna, as soon as this mountain here is done, because I just want to finish it while we're here, I'm gonna move that excavation or that claim area over here, and we're just gonna skirt along here. If I look back here where the train is, I'm gonna have to go around the end of the sand, but I'm just gonna come over here and excavate a bridge-sized connection. Yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking. Dig a trench through this mountain. It'll come out over here someplace, and then widen it and use the rock that's being gathered from widening it to fill the channel in. Because I'm not happy about it. That's this update with the changes in the way the trains are and the fact that they don't fit with my existing stations the way that I wanted them to. We made it work, but it's not the way that I wanted it to. The bridges having that severe limitation, those are two kind of big minuses to me for this update. Now, I do like these new shit spreaders here. The stacker towers. I really do like those. The fact that we are, pushing our way out this way, and actually it's gonna eventually it's gonna run out pretty soon. I have to give it some more. But the fact that that we are able to spread so much stuff. Now I wish it would spread it smoothly, which it's not doing. We have to do that for it, but at least it's spreading most of it for us, and we just have to kind of smooth the surface off. Is fine, and the fact that this would all work automated without trucks, for the most part, is a bonus for me. It's just aggravating, a bit frustrating. I suppose I should have done that here, but I didn't. But yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. Once they're done cleaning this bit of mountain up here, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna dig kind of down and then across this same block here, wherever this is here. I'm not gonna mark it yet because reasons, but go across here like this, and then we'll build a bridge there, and it'll end up over here where the iron, on the edge of the iron mine, and this or build a land bridge, and this bridge here will just go away because it's not doing us any good at all right now. I can't get vehicles across there. I can't get anything across there. And I owe Nerd a hydrate from like 4 minutes ago. And tell Captain of Industry to stop being terrible. That's the thing. Like, it's not terrible. I like lots of it. Actually, I think, should I keep this going or should I? Yeah, I should keep this going because I do want more of this. I like this game a lot, but this update just seems like some of it wasn't fully thought out. You know, back on the subject of the trains, I've been noticing some things now. Because these buildings, these station buildings, only hold 240, but they join up to one wagon, which holds the entirety of the contents of those two things. That means that really, unless I am sure that I have a ample supply of stuff coming in, I can only really fill one train from one set of these buildings. And because there's no relationship between whatever storage I have linked to a station and the station itself, I don't know how many trains I can handle based on what is presently stored. So if there is a way to link, like you can say in Factorio, this storage to this station and say, hey, use this storage as part of the calculation for how many trains to summon. That would be so much better. Because right now, when something is low, like, say, rock, for example, maybe that's not a great example here, but say copper here, because we're not mining copper regularly here. We have been off and on, but not right now. I have the train limit set to 2, but unless there's copper in this bucket, I can only really fill one train with what's in here with the all modules full request. And there's not like a better request for that either here. So I don't really want to do a different one there. But the train will come. The train will fill up. The second train will also come because I have it set to 2, and that train might get a few pieces and set here. I could allow the train to leave here without being full. I could. I don't know that I want to do that either, though. So I think they're going to end up having to have circuit type conditions like Factorio has in order to really satisfy the automation well. I see that we're running out of iron again. I need to excavate just a bit more here. And then there's a couple more things that I want to look at. And then... And all these haul trucks that I have supplying fuel, by the way, all they do is complain all the time because these excavators need fuel. So, yeah. Let's see. So the coal mine over here, as I showed earlier, is completely empty of coal, completely bereft of coal now. So I'm filling it back in with slag and rock. All I do is complain all the time. Yep. I get in trouble for complaining so much. We are now excavating copper here. So, again, we weren't for a while, which is why I was mining copper at the iron mine. I considered a new series of Foundry and Timberborn. I don't see myself playing Timberborn. Foundry is a possibility. It's actually a strong possibility. I just forgot about it. But I don't see myself playing Timberborn. For me, when colony management games add so much complication to them, I have a hard time wanting to play them when they've added that complication in ways that I don't feel is necessary. A lot of the stuff they added into Timberborn seems like the aforementioned pain for pain's sake. Yeah. Me? What? What'd I do now, nerd? So I don't think Wally is just a guy who wants to stream and live his life. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. I don't like pain for the sake of pain. You hit enter by mistake. I get you. Yeah, I got it. I don't like pain for the sake of pain. I would much rather play the game. These guys are fighting each other. I'd much rather just play the game and enjoy it. And when it introduces the pain, I'm just like, I just can't. It's too much for what I perceive as little gain. So, I don't see myself playing Timberborn. Some of the things in Bob's mods, like, why is there this extra step? Yeah, Angels is very much like that. And you know, I got that way in C Block when I was playing C Block in Factorio 1.1. I started feeling that way a little bit, which is half the reason I quit playing it. The other half was 2.0 came out, and I had gotten used to the new features, the new QOL features in 2.0, and I couldn't play C Block Angel Bobs without those features anymore. Like, it was just like, okay, I need those things, and no disparagement against King Arthur and whoever else is working on those mods, but because the amount of time they spend on that is insane to me. Like, I couldn't do it. I don't have the time to do it. So the fact that they have the time they have is impressive. So I'm not disparaging them for it taking a while for them to get everything up 2.0 compatible. But I just couldn't keep playing those mods on the old version of the game anymore. I couldn't keep it going. When they update C Block, now that Angels and Bobs are upgraded to 2.0, when they update C Block, which was their intent all along, which is why they did Angels and Bobs upgrades already, then I may revisit it, may return to it, continue it even. But until then, I just can't. And so that's kind of my thing with Timberborn. Like, some of the stuff they added in, I was watching Bold Viking play it the other day. Some of the stuff they added in was, it seems excessive. It seems pain for pain's sake to me. I mean, that may be my misperception, but that's the way that it seems to me. So I don't want to do it. This limestone's kind of annoying to me too, but only in a nice way. It is ridiculously deep here, so I'm digging down there. I'm hoping that I'll get most of it scooped out of there, because I'm hoping I can widen this a little bit, because we'll have to build the yellow cake stuff in this area someplace. So I'm hoping to clear that out.
That's what she said.
Push it back this way, and how deep it is? Yeah. Hoping to be able to push the edge of the land here basically over this way a bit more, so I can have that area to work in. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. May have to make the yellow cake down here someplace. I'll have to see. Once this corner gets filled in, which I don't know when that'll happen or how long that's going to take to happen, because actually I think we're good on dirt now. Should I let them have... Yeah, let's return the dirt to the place for the dirt here. Let's no longer force this dirt out. And let's allow the dumping of the dirt somewhere. And push it here either, did I? No. Wizard hat. Alright, we'll get that in just a second. Let's, I can't, they won't deliver it here. I think I need another bucket for them to deliver the dirt to. Yeah, I think so. Let's get a smaller one. And then we'll get the hat. Let's get a smaller one, put it in here. Do this. Unity. You'll be dirt. That's not dirt. You'll be dirt. And allow receipt. There we are. It's a wonderful, wonderful hat. Which one will it be? Jonathan, welcome in. How you doing, Jonathan? All right, so enough filibustering, yammering, and not accomplishing anything. I think all of the mining is in an okay spot right now. It'll yell at me when it's not. Build vehicle depot. Pause my current one. Use Unity to recover any mega vehicles you want on the other side. Still not perfect though. No, because then I would still have to have smaller vehicles to bring fuel across the bridge. But yeah, that's something. King Crimson is huge terraforming. Am I using the standard resources on Captain? No, I'm playing on Sailor. It was mostly about building and terraforming, so I didn't really focus too much on the resources. I'm just doing things. But yeah, my intention, my goal for this map was to have a giant rectangular map, all the same height, terraformed down from all of this varying heights of mountains and things. Done a fairly decent job so far, as you can see, but it is also a lot of work to do. So, yeah. Okay, so back to nuclear then. You guys are still loitering out here. I think that might just be because it's going to take them a while to get there. Makes sense? You would have completely used all the resources on the map by this point. I'm working on it. It takes a while to eat through all the resources. There's a lot of resources in this map. So I'm working on it, but it's just taking a long time. Did you guys finish upgrades? Yes, you did. Okay, good. All the trains have been upgraded to 1-2-1 with large wagons now. So that's good. So let's get back to nuclear. I need to redo this bit here. We need to recopy this. But I only want to go that far with the delete. And then let's grab a new copy of that component here. That. So let's do this up in here. Tree harvester's complaining too. I will take care of you in just a moment. Right there. Scooch it this way. There. And there. Don't you have a large number of small trucks usually wasting anyway? No. Two reasons. One, they seem to be busy a lot of times. They're not right now, but they seem to be busy a lot of times. Two is they will not work with the amphibious ones. I don't know exactly why that is, but I tried that. They will not work with the amphibious ones, so I can't make them... I'd have to make regular excavators in order to make them work over here, if that's what you're referring to. If you're referring to the tree harvesters gathering, The actual issue with that is not enough usage of the wood. Let's take these out, because you can't reach them. And then now we just need to come back over here and turn this off so that you'll come over here and work instead. There we go. But I'm not sure, maybe I'm not understanding what you mean, Talon. So, but I could downgrade or convert these excavators to regular ones, and then I could use the regular trucks in this case. Using the wood more often is important. It needs to shine. Sure it does. Sure it does, Caledorn. Sure it does. Okay, so back to this. We need to make sure we connect up all of this, all of these train stations here. I want to be real careful how I do this. I disagree. I don't disagree. No. I want to make sure that I get everything connected up here correctly, which is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Acid and salt, that's fine for them to be first. What else is on this this set here? The nuclear waste is in here, which we haven't built the drop-off for yet. It's not a station, it's just a drop-off. Let's see. Salt. I can't hardly even tell what these are. Salt. There we are. Flat, and pipe. Oh, it's steel. Okay. Oh dear, Team Trouble has arrived. Caledorn is here, yes. So steel needs to move. Where else is steel being used here, though? Is that going to be a problem? Just you?
Word request incoming.
Oh dear.
Now brace yourselves. This might not sound good at all. Wall is not very good at Norwegian.
Oh dear. Yeah, steel needs to move over. Oh, wrong spot. Let's take the steel out for a moment, put it aside. Let's move limestone through... Not there, but not there either. But, nope. Nope. Yep. Whatever this is, needs to be shifted this way. And then steel gets slotted back in there, where it fits. Okay, so that should work. Hydrogen should just be feeding the trains fuel. I don't think it's needed for anything else. And then we'll need to just bring the acid, the salt, the steel, and all the other stuff over there. We'll also need to have a nuclear whatchamacallit here. Once the time comes, we'll have that there for them to drop it off. Let's see. No powers of voice. Only very nice to either postpone for 30 minutes or a refund. Otherwise, you can't provide them with the solution. First, you just woke up and the first thing you did was go here for some reason. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This, and that are all on this one. Wait, where's the slag at? There. Okay, that's good. It's a mad, mad world. You're connected with that. I think I would like... I would like to shift these over by some. I don't know if I want to go through the effort to do so. But I think it's fine. Actually, it's fine. Just leave it alone, Wally. Leave it alone. Okay, so let's connect up some belts here. Salt, we need to have 2 times 6 plus none there, plus 6 here, although it's not really 6. It's half of that or less, so slow belt's fine. Let's see. If you think the world is mad, well, I will refund you, nerd, and if the timing works out, then you can re-up it. How about that? Living in one of our heads? Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. So let's do this. Yep. And then we'll do a lift here. And then we'll do this belt this way. Do there. No. Do there. There's at least 2 streams and new. Yeah, well, that's because we did other things for 2 streams. We, on purpose, didn't do it. Alright, and then steel goes directly above here. I don't think I'm going to run it down there, though. This goes here. Hopefully that's enough. Should be enough, right? Yeah, we only need 3 there. And I'm ignoring Caladorn. He's just being mean for the sake of being mean. He's cranky because he just woke up. Like an infant. Two times 6 plus 2 times 3 is 9 times... Wait. Yeah, 2 times 9, 18. We need a little bit in here, but not even 6. So a slope out or slope pipe should be fine here. He's cranky all day, not just because he woke up. Well, that's true. That is very true. Let's actually go and have the train or the trucks come and build this stuff while we're waiting for things to happen here. Well, the part that's scaring me the most is I'm going to need some of this space here for a train station. Turnaround and parking space and stuff, and I don't know that we have it. So, may have to rearrange the sand mine entrance again to be maybe over here or something. But I don't know that this is going to get set up tonight because of other stuff we've been doing.
Anyone
so
have any odorant? Either wet dog, fresh garbage, or low tide would do.
Mm-hmm. Bottom is either sand or limestone. Doesn't matter because they both go into the same place. So I'm just going to do the sand on the bottom, or limestone on the bottom. That, and then we'll do sand next here. Classic. I enjoyed playing the Forsaken so much in WoW. Next is Graphite, the next level.
Hey, diddle diddle, the mucus and the spittle, the corpse sank in the lagoon. The Murloc said, to see such a sight, and the dwarf spanked the baboon.
Jokes for the best with it. Yeah, well, you're the Draenei. I'm the Forsaken. Happy Pi Day, indeed. Happy Pi Day, indeed. Slag is next. It's good. And that's on 0, 1, 2, 3. 1. Two, 3. Today is indeed pie day, and I didn't get any pie. Sag. Alright, that'll take care of those. This will need to come up and over to get down to where it needs to go here. No one would bother to congratulate you anyway, Caledon. An apple-filled donut? Close enough for you. Yum. Last year, I think I had pizza on Pie Day. Boston cream donuts. Yum. My favorite. I think I need to switch this over to dirt spreading. Which now I kind of wish... How do I have this configured? Oh, good. Oh no, actually I just noticed something. Oh, that's not good. Let's just do this to here. Like that. Wait, don't do that. That's outside of bounds anyway. Okay. That would have been alright if it had failed, but luckily it didn't. You have many hours left of 1503, whereas Graspian is nearing 1603. Mm-hmm. Wait. What did I do? Dang it. Oh, shit. Stop. Son of a bitch. But I fixed that. I guess I didn't.
Oof.
Yeah. Say that again. This... Yeah, I think it's 5:30 in the morning for Caledon? No. 3:30 in the morning for Caledon. What did you do? Why, in the name of the Holy Tentacles, did you do that? Yes. I think Graspian knows, Mark. I think he's being mean to Caledon because that's what we do here. Alright, that all got done. I think we should keep iterating through this build because it's gonna be a lot to do anyway. Let's go ahead. I don't want to do that. Let's build that much. Yeah. Give us the lotto numbers, future man. Mm-hmm. Nobody has a 24-hour donut place? I think there's some of those. Oh, it's too close to the actual time. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, so this one, I think it's fine to just run it out on the floor because it doesn't cross anything. Let's just do that. So flat conveyor, you'll go this way. That'll be fine, because I think this one, yeah, this one I'm going to lift up to the top. That. Like that. And then run it back this way. That. Let's see. All-night wicker store? I don't know that you can do that, Calidor, and I think you're stuck with it. Sad for you, Graspian, that... Whoa! The bridge broke, y'all. I don't know how, but the bridge broke and turned into trash. And we do not have anywhere to dump trash. I think it's just because I filled in a little, tried to fill in a little bit of land here. I dug too greedily, yeah. Again, I don't like the bridges. Calidorn, yeah, that's what it was. It was Calidorn. All right, I may use the bridges in a new game where I haven't played before, and I need to expand quickly across islands. But this late in the game, I'm not gonna do it. Nope, not gonna do it. I am soured now. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Let's see. You over here. Turn that off. Yep. So this is getting deleted post haste, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with this trash. That we need to figure out. And who's complaining about fuel? You are. Get out of there. Easy to build a land bridge at this point? Yes, exactly. What was I just gonna go look for? Oh, a place to dump the trash. Place to dump the trash. I think will be this place right here. Let's do a bucket. Bucket. Put it right there. Let's take this into there. And this will accept waste. That. You can unity that. And we'll just truck the waste down to get it off of that island. It's going to take forever, but, well, we have that much time. There they are excavating it. Bucket. Yes, exactly. Need them tentacles under the wizard hat? Yes. Okay. Can do. The Wicked Witch. It's not black, it's not a Wicked Witch hat. It's gray. The wizard hat. Simply logical. If it's brown, or if it's gray, it's a wizard. If it's black, then it's a witch. Just science. Just plain science. So, I'm going to delete this bridge. I won't be able to do it until I can use these trucks. Wally the Gray. I'm getting there. Yep, I'm getting there. I'm going to cancel all of this excavation here. Because, yeah. I don't care much. Let's see. Poor Caledon. I even let you look out from under the hat? Yes, I did. Now we got another vehicle stuck. Oh, yeah, we do. Few of you. Alright. Did the trash fall into the water? Yes, it did. Do I care? No, I do not. We're going to need more people. Caledon must have spilled some weird Norwegian drink on his keyboard. He very well might have. Takes about 30 minutes to build a small bridge with 6 steel-cooled casters, assuming all the steel goes to the bridge, which is not possible. Yeah, that's the other thing that I'm concerned about with them, is they are quite expensive to build. So there may be a balance where it's just not feasible to build a bridge. Anywhere in the earlier game. So I may never build bridges, but I don't see the point in building bridges at this later stage of the game. Yeah, you don't want to know what Caledon spelled on his keyboard. So hopefully the trucks will pick this up and get it out of here at some point. That would be nice. The trains look kind of weird like this, but it is what it is. How did I manage to pause that truck? I know how. I dragged a box around all this stuff and the truck was in there. Nice milky drink. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, so copy this, that. I'll go in here. Many years, keyboard, user down, and groove, indentation, bottomless pit, thing that makes it very difficult to clean. I think you would call it a layer, Caledon. A layer. Oh, did that break down here too? Yes, it sure did. Paste again. Again. And again. Okay. That takes care of that. What's next here? That was recyclables. Rock in. Just going toward yellow cake, I think. But we need to bring salt over here, too. That is going to be a little bit more convoluted to do. Maybe. Actually, maybe not. I think I just bring it up to the top, take it across. That'll be fine. excavators. Oh, you're done, basically. They're complaining about this little bit over here. That's fine. We'll take all of this marking out for now. They're done. Mechanical keyboard had a glass of Coke Zero yesterday. Well, that sounds delicious. I mean, seriously, it does, because that's usually what I'm drinking when I'm not drinking water. So this mountain mind control tower can now come over here. And start it back here. No, I'm not. I'm going to find a spot somewhere here, and we'll dig straight in. Like that. And then we'll come across from there. Started to freak out, so you've got the backup keyword out. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that's painful. Over that. That's there. You can't find the all-night Wicker Places police squad clip. Ooh, I can just fill this in, some of their waste too. After they finish this corner here. Yeah, for sure. Are you guys almost done here? They are done here. Okay, that's good. Alright, so let's mine into here. I'm going to go to this one right here, randomly, somewhat. And we'll just go this way. And then we need to grab from here. Let's see, I'm going to do it like this. Except not this part. Probably. Go this way. I'm going to get rid of this tower. Well, maybe I won't get rid of it. No, I'm just going to reassign it. Edit and rectangle and just... What the hell? Draw me a rectangle over here. Oh, yay, big. That'll be fine. Let's see. Yeah, don't trust Caladar with your stuff. Let's turn these off. Now we can delete this because those whatchamacallit trucks will do that. Probably Unity delete it too, but then I'm going to scrap these 4 parts. Go. Alright. Keywords, we can take the entire switches off and open them. Are available as low profile keys. You pay $3 to $400 for that. $3 isn't a whole lot. Okay, so salt. That's what I was trying to do, was salt, before I got distracted by God knows what. Current keyboard costs $250. Regent bucks aren't worth the paper or metal they're printed on? Three, 4, 5 times 4. 6 times 4. 15 times 4. It's 52. We should be alright with a Mark 1 belt of salt for that. Come on. There you go. Yeah, it's a hybrid cloth, paper and cloth. Something. Don't ask me, I don't know for specifics. I care which one of these is which. I think I was going to put salt on the bottom, wasn't I? Yeah. No. Salt on the upper. Okay. Why did I make those Mark II belts? Alright, I'll make this Mark II then. Doesn't really need to be. Probably involves oil products. Probably. No, they're only Mark II, not Mark 85. I think I will bring the salt over to here. And then across this way to there. Two, 3, 4, 5, I think. That'll do. I'm getting lots of lag lately. Not good. Not good at all. He's just a minion as in a flirkin. His dreams are more benign. You and your brothers, blah, blah, blah. Making people go insane. Yeah, you're good at that. Except for the mishap with the mind control tentacle. Yep, that's what you get. And so this gets deleted. And this one can come over here then. This way. Why? Okay. And build all that too then, trucks. Keep going. Yeah, all those trucks are being used right now, Talon. Oh, no, we are not. Oh, no, no. Not even close. Where's that last truck here? What are you doing? Yep. Especially not the one you sent. 8 years ago? Definitely don't want that picture. 6 years ago. 2019? Hydrogen fuel station for the aquatic vehicles? No, because they're going away anyway. Yeah, 7.5 years. Okay. Close enough. They're going away anyway. Doesn't matter. They're going to be gone. And they're all driving right past this one anyways, so it's fine. I don't know where they're going to put some of the stuff, but... Ooh, yeah, where are they going to put some of this stuff? Specifically this concrete. I'm gonna have to give them something else to do with this. Might mean just doing that. For a while. Concrete, dispose statue of Caledon. Well, I would if I could. But I can't. So thank God. I won't. I have to. I mean, unless I did like a voxel kind of line art of you out of the walls or something. How badly are we taking a dent out of the construction parts? Ouch. Yeah, reds and purples are gone. Too lazy for that? Exactly. You're kind of lucky I accomplished what I did in... What is your problem? Valid destination. Yeah, as soon as those amphibious trucks finish deconstructing this bridge, they're goners too. All of them. All 7 or whatever of them that we made. Alright, so if I need more room here for train parking lots and things, I'm gonna have to move that. Dreamt Arcala bought a new house for us before you woke up. You were quite happy until you discovered the roof had to be changed. And oh, Jesus. Eleanor, you've got some trauma going on there. It'll still be useful for building a land bridge for both ends. Yeah, as long as you're willing to use smaller trucks. Get rid of this too. Don't need it. Oh, you're talking about the amphibious trucks. Yeah, that's true. but I don't think it's necessary. Sand mine. Oh, you need some more work to do. Okay, good. Yep. Let's go this way. More there. Also come this way. Yeah. Yeah, Calendar. Yeah. Alright, so... Ooh, they actually did quite a bit. Even with... Or they used the rest of those supplies, I guess, to do this quite a bit. Okay, lag. Why am I getting such bad lag lately? Seems like it was introduced at update 4. That's not, boding well either. That was me. Batman, welcome in. Does that mean we might get to see a new game stream by summer after all? Well, Caledorn, basically at this point, we're near the end of the tech tree. These two things we researched the last couple of streams are basically what we have left to do as far as production. Once those things are being made, which they will be able to be made once we get this nuclear plant up and running. All of them? Okay, we'll put the tentacles back on. And we could do these repeatable ones, but they're kind of less whatever for me. And these ones are repeatables as well. Than doing these. So once we get these two things here built, then we've basically completed the game. We just want to tame at least one asteroid. And then we'll be good. Alright, so let's see. Hat off. Hat off. Hat back on. You completing the nuclear power plant in 2028? Yeah, just like Germany. Let's see. Super Battle Golf was a blast last night. I'm glad you were able to join us, Batman, because that would have felt bad if you couldn't have or didn't. I suppose while we're waiting for this shit to get made so that we can build more stuff, I should get these things finished up over here. Out comes the brine here. 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is 48. So I think we need to have, let's see. I'm doing all the things, Caledorn. But you're also distracting me just as badly as everybody else. So. I don't know that you can really judge much. I was supposed to build it last week. We've been working on it with everything else for as long as it takes. One of those things. It takes as long as it takes. So that'll go there. We'll have to do that repeatedly here. You come out. You come out. And you come out. This here again. I know. Oh, 6 times 18. 108. Okay. Just kind of getting a feel for how much brine I'm going to potentially need down here. Master procrastinating to keep getting distracted by all the other things. Well, the thing with this game is, Caladorn, it's not a linear game like the games you like to play, where one can simply focus on one thing and never have to worry about anything else needing to happen. I choose to play games that require a little bit more variety of thought. And that's the way that it goes. So even Batman says I have a point. Manila Doom, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. It's like, well, he's saying he's smarter than Caladorn. I'm not saying it. But if you want to say it, it's fine. Victorian Satisfactory, totally linear, doesn't need to do... Yeah, when's the last time you played either one of those games, Caladorn? And what do you do when you find out that something is lacking and you need to deal with it in those games? You just grumble and blame me for things not happening the way you think they should happen? I don't. Nope. I'm just busting your chops. Because that's what I'm here for. Or you're here for. Or something. You grumble and blame me for everything bad that happens. Sounds about right. Yeah, that part I can totally believe. Alright, and then these things we don't need... Oh, we don't need as many dumps now. That's nice. I think we'll do 3 liquid dumps for the brine. We can dump 200 now. And priority on all these should have been this one, which I forgot to do, so let's do that. Do it the easy way instead of doing it the hard procrastinating way. Can I please not dump brine through you? Oh, you don't like seawater, Caladorn? Seems like something you would like. Brine is a bit too salty. Oh, you're done over here too? Well, that's handy. How do I want to do this? Maybe I'd do a ramp over here. Is that far enough away? Maybe. Let's take a look at that first then. It's all part of this nuclear plant. How big of a parking lot do I need? Let's call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 13. That looks like about 12. We'll take that. Does it mean I'm done in about 20 minutes? Yeah, probably. We started late tonight, but I'm also kind of tired, so probably. But the output will go that way instead, or the input rather will come from that way instead. So, well, let's doodle this correctly. Good. This here, flip there with pillar. Where the hell did that come from? Okay. The disconnect in the entry line. Oh, there is. Good catch. Is that in this one too? Oh, there is. Oh. Okay, there's one on the other side then too, probably. Alright, well, that's a thing. Good eye, Graspian. A flat statue of you blueprinted in parts. I don't think so. How long have you known? Uh-huh. Can I just do that one? Oh, this one here. Okay, that's what we're doing. Let's see. You all your life. Oh boy, we got a bromance brewing here between Graspian and Calidorn now. It's just what we need. Just what we need. Too close. Alright, that's kind of the picture of what I want here. Which means it needs to go... That's what I did earlier. It needs to go... Needs to go here. I should be fine if I put the ramp for sand over here then. Mm-hmm. Alright, we'll put it in here. One more ramp. One more time. Let's see. We go there, and we'll go out this way then. -7. Well, I'm only going to go down to -6 because I kind of screwed that up before. Let's make this bigger. Actually, let's just redo it. Here. Over to there. That'll do. They actually make a proper exit rail. I don't know what you mean. I've done exit rails the same as I've done them this entire save. Also, I almost lost that blueprint. Oopsie. Let's put that back down over here. Out of the way. In the way. I have exit rails on all of my stations. I don't know what your Highness is referring to. Yeah, I can't really change that now without more difficulty. So I'm persisting in that for the remainder of this save. You need work to do? Oh, yeah, you do. That's all done. Let's take this out. This out. Let's go here. Down to -6. And then hopefully fairly quickly getting back into the iron here. Need you to come up the hill just a little bit. Just a little bit. Why are they stopping? Yeah, there's definitely been more lag introduced with this update. Definitely. The base hasn't gotten that much bigger since update 4, and the lag's gotten that much worse. So, not good. Alright, when they're done filling in this dirt, I'll switch this area back to rock dump. We'll fill some of this in. That way I can have this space that I need here. But I'm going to have to get rid of some more of that sand. I may have to put more work on that. More excavators on that. How have you guys been doing? Seems like you're taking forever, but also that's a big freaking mountain, so that could be part of it. But also I have had the game pause half the time. So there is that. So this is going to just take some time to get built. There's nothing I can do about that, regardless of Caladarn's whining. It is what it is. The supplies are being produced, but the only way to produce them more would be to radically increase production. And that's already a struggle. It might be time, though, to build another iron smelting plant someplace. Don't know specifically where I would do that. Potentially put it out here. Want it near the water. Have a supplies for us. Supplies. The janitor yelled when he jumped out of the closet. clearly. Fuel train station change with the game trying to read something that doesn't actually exist anymore. It does still exist. I mean, it could be, but they do still exist. They're just not buildable anymore. They still exist. I know what you mean, and you could be right, but they do still exist. So I don't think so. But maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Calidorn, when you jumped out of the closet, nobody was surprised. Ooh, it's full again. Actually, everyone was? Okay, well, I stand corrected. I wasn't. How about that? And yes, I'm being obnoxious. But that's kind of our relationship. Let's see. You do not output anymore. Come back. Come back. This, that, and that. Goodbye. Yeah, there's a lot of lag now. It'd be very disappointing if I weren't being obnoxious. No, you are welcome. What are we so gummed up on? Sand. Oh, no? Oh, yeah. Oopsie. Here we go. I turned that around and then forgot about it. A couple of these. My sand buffer. See, I clicked to place that and it didn't get placed. They've released one bug fix a day since the release of update 4, I think. So I think they're still working on bugs. So I wouldn't be surprised if they've introduced more performance bugs and there are other bugs resulting from that. But yeah. Let's see. You can make glass and silicon wafers from sand. Yes, you can. I might even be doing that right here. Look at that. Sand. Glass. Silicon.
SMRT. That spells smart.
What else can we make from sand? We can make concrete. We can make filter media. We can use it as an ingredient in copper smelting, in gold smelting. I mean, some of those we're not using it as an ingredient because we're using manufactured sand instead. Didn't I do this? Insufficient materials. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. Filter meters a left-wing newspaper in Norway. Don't want to make it that from sand? Well, it would probably grate on me just as much. And no, that wasn't a left-wing, right-wing joke. That was a politics joke. You can use sand to also make sand castles. You could. You could indeed. All right, well, what I'm going to do off camera between now and Tuesday when we return to the game is try to get all this shit built so that we can connect up the water here that we started to do and got distracted from doing. I just need to play a game. The goal is building sandcastles. I'd get bored with that quickly. We'll get the water connected up, and then we should be able to start working towards spinning this whole damn thing up, assuming that I can get trains in here. If I can't get trains in here, then we can't do a damn thing. So I'll also need the sand mine to mine its sand, which will take a bit of time, but that'll be all right too. I may end up having to do something with this sand more thoroughly, temporarily right here. What I will do between now and the next stream is be annoyed with the lag, and maybe the game will have finished 25% at best of what I'm proposing. That depends. But yeah, probably. Probably more interesting to captive industry. Well, Jonathan, yeah, but I'm not playing Minecraft, so sorry. All right, well, we're gonna raid out. I am, as I mentioned, a bit tired today, so we're gonna finish on time, and we'll find ourselves a raid target. Let's raid Evil Reyes. He is playing Captain of Industry, so that's a good raid destination. I don't know where he's at in the game. Looks pretty early. So let's stop by and see what they're up to over there. Let's see. Thank you all for coming and hanging out, chatting, redeeming, all those things. Between now and Tuesday, when we return here to Captain of Industry, check out the YouTube. We're playing Ethos, which is a survival crafter. With a pretty good mystery storyline, and you made it for the full stream, nerd. Nice. And also we're playing Alchemy Factory over there, and then stop by Discord, chat with us, hang out, make fun of Caladarn, share memes, talk about games and technology, all the things, and then stick around for game nights on Friday nights as well. Tomorrow, Sunday night, we will be streaming Alchemy Factory Shenanigans. Lana, Jeff, possibly IT Machinist, and I. So come back for that. And then, as I mentioned, Captain of Industry next week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So again, thank you all for coming, hanging out. Manila Doom, thank you again for the follow. And we will see you all again tomorrow for Shenanigans. Have a good one. Bye for now.